Did you know that for your school projects, you can't simply go to Google and use an image search to find the images that you'd like to use? Many of them are copyrighted and you don't have the license to reuse them. For example, if I'm doing a project on the impact of the residential school system on our FNMI youth in present day time, I might be looking for a photo of a residential school to include in my assignment. So if I go to images on Google, there are some really great photos that I might want to use. However, I don't know that I have the right. I might actually have the ability to use them. They might be licensed for Creative Commons use, but they might not. There is a tools section in your Google image search for usage rights. So you have labeled for reuse with modification. You will probably get more hits with labeled for non-commercial reuse, which education falls under. With modification would be if I'm going to change the photo in any way. I can just choose labeled for non-commercial reuse if I'm not going to change the photo in any way. You can see that my search results are fewer when I use that option. However, since our school is a Google school board, one of the great things that Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Drawings, any other Google G Suite education tool allows me to do is do an image search through the web, through the Google image search for items that I do have Creative Commons license to use. So if I click on Insert, Image, Search the Web, and it's going to bring me up a Google search image that I can pull in. So I would type in my residential school search. And so I come up with items that I have the right to use that are under Creative Commons license. However, I also need to check out the attribution. So I can preview the image by clicking on the plus sign on the image. So here it says the image is labeled for commercial use with modification along the bottom here. So that's good for me to know. One of the things I have the ability to do is find the website that the image came from. So when I click the preview image, up here in the top left corner is a link, a URL, which I can open. And it opens a new tab with the website where the image came from. This allows me to find the original image on the original site it came from, and I would be able to properly cite the source. I would be able to find the title of the image as well as the author and the website it came from and the date of publication of that website for a proper attribution. We have the website Son of Citation Machine, citation, which is a great option for making a citation for a website or an image you find online. So you would choose the website option on their page here to make your citation to put in your bibliography or citations list. So when you're working on your school assignments, it's really important not to just take any image you find online. Use within docs or slides or drawings, make sure you're using the insert from web search tool that allows you to search for images with Creative Commons license that you are actually allowed to use. And then also make sure that you are accessing the original website, which you can then find the citation information so that you can properly cite the source of your image.